Good evening, y'all, or should I say good night, y'all? It is practically almost nighttime. It is now 11 o'clock, so it is nighttime. I don't know if it's considered still as evening time, but this is kingkobra35's e-bike adventure, and we just ride around from neighborhood to neighborhood in Orange County and talk about this same areas, sometimes a little different areas here and there when I choose to go down to different streets like that. But we are starting off always mostly in Costa Mesa at nighttime and in Westminster in the daytime, and tonight we're towards Costa Mesa and leaving from there and Harbor Boulevard down to Westminster, and we hope you just don't run into anything tragedy and anything insane and crazy. We hope we get to the destination safely and that everybody in God's kingdom is safe and well. Amen. So let's get the ride started off and check and see what's going on. Really much to talk about for the nighttime riding. It's usually just like a light show, and that's all we usually see is lights. Sometimes we do see something happening, but we just hope nothing does happen. So if you are new to the channel, I want you to go ahead and subscribe down below, and I sure would appreciate it if you do. And then check out the whole video, and then it's usually about 3 clips for a daytime, and maybe 2 clips or 3 clips for a nighttime video also. Just depends. And each one's about 30 minutes long. I haven't really figured out how to paste and copy them together. I tried using a couple of apps, and none of them seem to be showing my file drive of on the phone to where I can connect them together. I don't want to use my computer because I've had multiple troubles sometimes with my computer, my little laptop. Sometimes it just needs to be re-uploaded everything, reinstalled everything. It's kind of weird. Sometimes I just don't even use it, and it just sits underneath my bed. So the laptop is there. And I haven't updated anything on it, so I pretty much don't know why it takes so long to update stuff on there and then upload stuff on there and even do that. So if you guys have any basic apps I should use to maybe paste and copy videos and make it into one whole video for a good hour or so, I think it might be. Well, it's like, yeah, like an hour evening time video from a good 1 o'clock in the afternoon to a good paste and copy video to work, or just, you know, line up maybe for nighttime, the same exact way for an hour, or maybe hour and a half or something, I don't know. But now we are hitting Adams Street in Costa Mesa. So if you have any good comments for a good app for me to use on Android, go ahead and comment that down below. And then also, if you have any apps that I can use with the live LID camera app and make that into a video share of being live somehow. That way it can record what's on the camera here. Plus I can do a live show, like maybe for YouTube at the same time. Comment that app below. So we can start doing live streams, or how to do a live stream with this app. I have not figured it out yet how to do all that, and I would like to figure out how to do all that. Let's give a big giant shout out to John Hicks, my person that encouraged me to start doing my videos too, out here in Orange County. And give a shout out to OCDLILA, I believe it is. You can check out their channels and like them and subscribe to them also. And also, a really good person to even buy an electric bike from in Orange County. If you don't want to spend a lot of money, go down to the Cyclist in Orange County, which is actually, I think it's the city of Newport, off of Harbor and Newport Boulevard. So now we're off of Baker and Harbor, and for some reason it seems like always when a car sees me with my lights on and everything, they always back up and they always turn off their engine. Then they turn it back on as soon as I pass, or as soon as the light's green. It's kind of weird. I have never experienced why they would turn off the car completely when I'm on the bicycle. They going towards them. I guess maybe they just have a fear they might actually step on the gas. Oh boy. I don't want that to happen, but I guess that might be their fear. I'm not sure. If you know what their fear is, then comment that down. Besides me just doing my e-bike rides and adventures on the channel, if you go down further to older posts, I am also a music artist in pop and also an R&B. A long time ago I used to be a punk artist, and I used to just like mumble rhymes in my head and stuff like that. I wanted to do my own songs are down below. And I was in a group called Orange County Punks, and they really didn't do much performing in Orange County. We did mostly performing like in different states, and mostly LA back in our days. We didn't have anything mostly like back in our days where we can perform in Orange County that we got booked into. And there's only a very few, oh wow, there's only very few people that actually know about Orange County Punks. There could be probably maybe a good 100 or maybe a little bit more. I could not really say there were like millions of thousands of people that actually know about Orange County Punks. Unless there were like I know that most of the skinheads out here in Orange County know about Orange County Punks. That's only because there was quite a few of us Orange County Punks that were in that kind of affiliation with the Aryan Brotherhoods and the skinhead area, and quite a few of the lowrider Nazis and all that. There was a good handful or more that were involved in that stuff, and that's one reason why I left them. But they say once you're an Orange County Punk, you're basically always an Orange County Punk. But the whole thing is like now that everyone's ventured off and did their own things, it's just like, okay, how many Orange County Punks are you going to find that are still out here talking about that they were in Orange County Punks, or they are doing some kind of work with Orange County Punks nowadays? Not very many. And I couldn't even name like a whole bunch that would actually. Because now, back in those days, the things we did, we actually pretty much got in trouble for it sometimes. And then sometimes, a lot of the backyard parties and other things that we had in LA pretty much got broken up after a couple hours. Not to where it was really able to keep going for the whole night. I think there was like maybe one party that we actually threw off in LA, and it was in someone's backyard that had a whole night from a good 12 o'clock in the afternoon to like 2 o'clock in the morning, and it was a festival. And someone's backyard, he just had a whole bunch of punk bands come through, and that was before the nature of actually punk really getting hardcore known out in LA area. I believe you still might find some Orange County punks that live in LA nowadays, and maybe a handful or more you might find that live out here in Orange County. They can tell you that they were Orange County punks. So you all think about that one? Fire? Thumbnail? I think definitely fire thumbnail right there. I mean, if it's possible to find real quick, I'd say definitely that's a fire thumbnail. And pace mostly quick, and make that a thumbnail for tonight. If I find anything else, I can paste it together and make one nice, really good thumbnail with about 4 to 5 pictures out of it, maybe 6 pictures. I don't know if you guys like that situation or not. To me, I think it kind of gets all the action of what we've seen that you should be looking out for in the daytime video and also nighttime video. Oh. Welcome. Okay, so on the ground was one of those signs that you've probably seen, or maybe you didn't see it. It's like one of those signs for the road. It tells you about more road or a detour or something like that. It was literally on the ground. If I did not be paying attention and looking at earlier like I'm always doing, I probably would have hit it, and I probably would have been in the end of the ride for tonight. Seriously, it probably would have been, I probably would have totally been wrecked up. I probably would have had to call somebody, come out here and pick me up, please. I don't want that kind of person. I got them before, like flat tires, and I think I pretty much settled that activity of flat tires. I put tons of armor into my tire along with my tube, and it pretty much gives me a lot of protection. I haven't ran over only a few things that I know of that haven't done anything to my tires. So I just pray to God that I don't get a flat tire again. You know, the people it's just kind of hard to believe that I can even get a flat tire. I probably could if it was something that would actually puncture into the tire and through the tons of armor. That's still a lot of protection. And it's still pretty big of an area to do that. Okay, so we have got something going on up over one hill. I see, it looks like a hopper or something like that. It could be just a traffic truck. Oh boy. I mean, you could do that, yeah. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, so we got a street sweeper. Yeah, like we really need a street sweeper at nighttime. I'm usually not really into being in lightweight. Because I just feel 100% safer on a sidewalk area. I just don't like being on the street without at least some type of protection between me and the cars. Because the way people drive is just really super crazy. mentioned Santa, and pretty about much, maybe a good almost to the halfway mark, I'd say, before we cut the video. There's usually like Santa and then Westminster, and then once we get down to First Street, that's probably about the halfway mark. So we're almost to First Street. That will continue into Bolsa, and then Westminster right there, and then that's pretty much where we would be. Almost to the area. Cut the video off. Because usually we cut the video off at like around Bolsa and Chestnut. Just a little bit after Chestnut, actually, which is Golden West Street. And it's kind of like the back alley where I live at. So now another really good thing about this bike, you probably could go at least from my house down to the beach and back. I have not tried it yet, but I'm pretty sure I could do that. Down to PCH and come back. I definitely would have to try that out.